And I might just be the last of a dying breed with the past of your majesty. Young bastard with no degree but had a full ride. Not where the promised land lies or where they honor mankind. Just none of 5 or 5 or 9. Either that or join the army where that armored man died. Fight for your country and your pride. And just to see your mama cry cause you beat her to her demise. 21 gun salute. This paints a picture in her mind of why you lay there on your spine. But even if you blind, you gotta look deaf in his eyes with so much sin upon your soul. But Judgment Day was no surprise. We all make mistakes, even the honest man lies. I saw your pastor getting high with Sister Ruth and Deacon Wise. Why? Ooh. It's cause of life. And cause of the way that we suffer when nothing seems right. We'd rather let the wrong usher lead us to a habit, which will lead us to a hazard. Did it bring a longer struggle? Did it turn you to a savage who shot you? That's word from Biggie. That's question the pot. Nightmares of Martin Luther, but every day on the block it's not a damn thing. But another day, another dollar. 911 in the holler. Ambulance or a doctor, anybody, please help. I need help, I need help. For the ones that's full of power, call it shots and bleed wealth. See, I won't amount to nothing. I ain't even worth self. Got them banking on me to lose, but these raps depositing well. So sit back and watch out before I go. High floating that Aston Martin, but show no mercy, a lot go. Marry my Desdemona, but watch my back for where y'all goes. And I'd rather lead the world than front on Twitter for a follow. So society, are you hearing me? Asking for my social every minute, but don't provide me security. I'm human, that's the president. So with my bodyguards, with my entourage, with my fancy car, should I want it all? And since we all created equal, we all regular people, let me smoke one like it's legal. Bill Clinton did it. If he was chiefing in the White House, had Keisha in the White House, Monica or her niche, he was creeping with his pipe out. Man, that's just how it goes. So many hoes, so many friends, so many fakes, so many fools. It's nonsense. But I follow my conscience, and I'd rather be content, because I know I'm beyond this, but honestly, I need peace, I need quiet. Let's put an end to the violence. Let us silence the riots. Let us all pray. Bow your head and close your eyelids. Reach your hands to the heavens and let every word be righteous. Amen, Nicole.
It's fucking lit! It's fucking lit!
And we've got Eddie Vanz in the building. What's up, man?
Yeah. What it is?
So I want the bride to jump right into this, cause I know she's anxious. She wants to talk to you, Eddie. So let's get into it.
Listen, I remember when I first saw you performing at the Fillmore, and I was like, who is this guy? Like, who the hell is he? Your energy, everything about you was so dope. So I've been trying to get this done for forever, y'all. I instantly became a fan. And a fan, not like a groupie, y'all. A fan, okay?
Flattered.
Like she actually know him.
Like, yeah, and all that. Like, I think you know. So I guess tell a little bit about yourself for people that don't know, who you are.
Well, I'm an artist here straight out of the whole DMV. Like, deep in the V, no pun intended. Like, I mean, but what I mean by that is, DC, Maryland, and I grew up in Richmond, Virginia. So that's that's deep in the south of Virginia. So, I mean, I've been doing music for about 15, 16 years, and I've only been on this earth for 25. So I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and I'm just here to share my music with everyone. So hopefully you can learn something from it and not go through the bullshit that I went through at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm all about faith and positivity. That's what I'm here for.
So, I mean, we kind of asked you over the break about, what type of music you do and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I think, ultimately, what's your goal in, I guess, in the music industry? Mm-hmm. Ultimately, what do you want to see yourself doing and being?
Man, I want to be a legend. If it's different ways you can look at success or whatever the case may be, but like I said, I'm here to save souls. So as long as I can get out here and actually, save lives with my music, because like I said, there's a lot of lost people, a lot of lost souls out here that don't know which way to go. People commit suicide all the time. People always, always turn to a certain substance to try to find themselves or just feel accepted, or And I just want people to know that at the end of the day, just be yourself and love you. It's all about self-love. It's all about keeping the faith and being the best you can be. And that's what my music portrays. So at the end of the day, I feel like I'd be a legend if I could just touch those people. That's what I'm here for. I just want to touch the people.
That was like so for the kids. Yeah.
So if you had to describe like the music game or the rap game, because you're a rapper, and you had to put into words, how would you describe it?
I mean, that's kind of crazy. Because I mean, it's a lot of music out here that, you know, can make your head bob, make you dance, and I don't want to discredit that because, you know, I like to turn up sometimes too. But at the same time, it's a huge world, so the way a lot of people make it look, I don't think is as bad. Because I think, like I said, like when you look at the people that's really out here trying to help the people, like the Kendricks and the J. Coles and the, you know what I'm saying, the Chance the Rappers, like at the end of the day, if you really look at them, they winning. Yeah. That's where the real money at. Yeah. If you really look at it, because it's not too many trap rappers that's gonna get a check like that. Right. They gonna get a check. Oh, you got superstars and you got megastars, and I think the realest rappers are rap megastars.
Because they're gonna get,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're gonna get endorsed by
everything.
That white company.
Exactly.
Because they're touching so many audiences.
Exactly. Now, what I will say is the society and a lot of things are so messed up at this point to the point they're not gonna let too many of us slip through the cracks. Because if we they don't want us to open up too many eyes. They're gonna lose too much money and too much respect if you know, if they let too many of us in there. Okay. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna find a loophole somewhere.
Now I gotta bring this up, and you might be like, why? But if people don't know, you're related to Chaz French.
Yes, that's my brother.
Do you? Right, that's his older brother, guys. If you guys don't know, he's also a DMV native. He just got
also
signed,
one of my favorite artists, not just because he's my brother.
That's beautiful to really say. I want to know, how do you think you guys are different? Because you're an artist as well. He's an artist. He's his very own artist. I think you guys are completely different. But I'm sure, and I don't know if people know, if you get it all the time, like, aren't you Chaz French's brother? Like, how does that work in comparison to your own music?
And to piggyback on her question, how does it feel to jump on your brother's song, Happy Belated?
People need to know that me and Chaz, like, the crazy thing is, we have the same dad, different moms. I didn't meet Chaz till I was 9.
Wow.
I met him when I was 9, but the crazy thing is, I told you I started long time ago. When I met Chaz, he was rapping. When he met me, I was rapping. We've been doing this like for forever. Like when I dropped out of college to pursue music, I moved to Texas with him. We struggled together. We, you know what I'm saying? We've seen the lows of the lows together. We've been doing this together. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we both been putting in work, and my brother put in X amount of work to get to where he is now. But you know, I was there the whole way. And you know what I'm saying? And he always made a vow that whatever he put out, I'm on there. Yeah. So
that's how I got put on to you, to keep it 100 with yourself. That's my shit. But I was gonna say, you know, the DMV area, it's a lot of talent coming up out of here. I also heard you on my homie JIDK's track,
yes,
Two
that's
Hoes.
My guy.
So how has being from the DMV area influenced your music as well, and being able to collaborate with a lot of the up and coming talent?
A lot. That's the crazy thing. I mean, all I can just say is I'm blessed because God has put me in. You know what I'm saying? And has put me in people's face to, you know what I'm saying, like, has connected me with so many people that I didn't even know, like, when I did the song with JIDK, I was crazy because it was one of my boys that I went to JMU with, Devin Good. He's actually on Happy Belated on a couple songs with Chaz as well. Right. And he linked me with JIDK, and the day that we met, we was just supposed to be cooling, talking music and just vibing, but Jay had a studio at the crib, so we just went in there. They played the beat, and I was like, "Let's get it." I didn't think it was gonna get that many views. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was gonna happen, but at the end of the day, everything worked out for the better, and I'm just glad that, you know, I was connected with these people, so we can really do what we did. And it's crazy because I have more fans than I even knew.
Man,
what?
yeah,
We've
you
been
do.
on, you know, it's weird to like go on tours and you like in the West Coast and there's people saying, oh, you're Eddie Vanz? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have too many videos. If you just heard me on my brother's stuff, you probably wouldn't know
Right.
who, you probably couldn't put a face to it. But when they look at it and I tell them who I am, they be like, damn, that's you? I came out to see Chaz. I didn't know you was gonna be with him, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's yeah, exactly. It's like it's crazy to meet you, but like, and that stuff like this is humbling. It's what I love to see, and that's what I do it for. At the end of the day, like I didn't took friends, like people, like I can't even call them fans. I call them family. I call them believers. At the end of the day, like they're my believers. At the end of the day, so like I didn't met a lot of those. I didn't give them my number. They hit me up when they down. We talk like.
That's important.
Words of wisdom.
It's funny when people are blessed with old souls because it seems like they've been here before and they're just knowledgeable beyond their years. So I definitely understand where you're coming from, Reg.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like you're one of the few people, you know, outside of Chaz, outside of the JIDKs and the Callsteads. My man too.
My brother.
Yes, I know. I feel like you guys are kind of in a lane of your own, and I feel like although people are going to be like, "That's Chaz's brother," once they hear you, that becomes another thing. That's like, "Oh shit, that is Eddie Vanz." Like it becomes a thing of, you know, of your own. And I think that's dope.
Okay, first and foremost, before you go, I just want to shout out It's Britt Waters. She's checking in on our Instagram live and she says, me likey, what's his social media? So drop your social media.
Eddie Vanz, EDDIEVANZ.
There you go, Britt. There you go.
Save my soul.
When I get my first Grammy, I'm coming back.
Oh,
And look,
I got this one.
next time we got to get the earphones right because I couldn't hear the beat.
But you still, but you
couldn't hear the beat.
killed it though. You killed it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because you were still on beat.
For real?
I heard the beat.
I was on beat?
Yeah.
I have a question from live from IG Mixtape Series. They said to ask you about Flex Cartel.
Yes, that's my guy. We also have a song called Ferguson. And it's a video on YouTube. You can check that out.
Boom, there you
What
go.
are some things you're doing really quickly to, you know, get people hip, get them out? What are you doing? What
Honestly,
you got coming up?
honestly, the only thing that I'm focused on right now is getting this project done. Like, you know, I gotta capitalize. I've been, you know,
Playing.
I'm not gonna say plan. It's just that when you've been doing it for so long, and then you're coming up behind, you know what I'm saying, your older brother that's out here killing it. It's like you can't give him nothing less.
Yeah.
You gotta give him something on, you know what I'm saying, on that level or greater. So it's like I'm just not about to rush anything and just throw anything out there. It gotta be right, and you got to know who I am on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say this really quickly?
Real quick.
This man is super humble. He's coming from Richmond, Virginia. He came from Richmond, Virginia to fucking be here tonight.
Today?
Oh, wait,
I
he
just
came
got on
from
the bus
Richmond.
today.
He got on the bus, hit me like, you know I'm coming from Richmond. I have literally been trying to get an interview with this man, and it's so hard because he lives in Richmond. He came from Richmond to do this show tonight. That's
Well, one day Illastr8 going to Richmond. We going to Richmond.
Can I say this? I'm talking to her. I get here, like I'm standing in Union Station, and she tells me I could have called in for.
No, I wanted you here, so
I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't have did that anyway. I was gonna come anyway. Like this is great. Like.
Right.
I haven't really done too many things like this, so at the end of the day, I would have made sure I was going to be here face to face anyway.
This is like one of the best interviews.
And the fact that you know you're part of Illustrate fam. You have to come back. You have to come politic with us. You know,
definitely.
I know that you got a lot of stuff in the future. You know, because you have positivity. So that means you're gonna go far. So that means look. Don't act like you don't know us because
When we follow you, you follow back.
I am
It's
not
the Coco
that
Lou and
guy.
Lady Red. Let me call that person.
Listen,
I show love.
I'm just saying, because the minute you don't, I'm throwing tomatoes, busting heads like
coming up with bars. Harder. You ready?
She throwing diss tracks. Right?
Shut me down with the diss tracks.
Exactly. Hey, look, thank you so much for coming here, brother. I really appreciate it. I'm really humble. I'm humbled that you came all this way just for Illastr8 Radio. That's love right there. Ladies, thank you all for holding it down. Drop your social media for me.
Eddie and everybody else, you can follow the beautiful brown fleece goddess.
Her nails
That's because her nails are down, y'all.
Look,
I'm just gonna have my phone around. I'm gonna pass my phone around.
That's
Hands
right.
be the phone.
Hey, show the nails on live because they want to see them. There you go.
Check me out. My Instagram is @Coco_Louie. That's THECOCO_LOUIE. On Twitter, it's Coco_Louie, and on Snap, it is Coco_Louie.
Lady Riggs.
I'm typing in everybody's social and shit. So it's Lady_Rez. That's LADY_REDDZZ.
It's Coco Lara.
She hates her site.
COCOLARA_. Please, no more bullshit in my DMs. Please.
Say it again. Say
No
it again.
more bullshit in my DM. Hey.
Mine is D Carter Radio on IG, and then on Snapchat and Twitter, it's Love D Carter.
Follow our DJ at King Cyrus Stamp on everything. And Eddie, drop yours one last time.
Eddie Vanz on IG, IDDIEVANZ, and that's also Snapchat as well. And Twitter is EDDIE_VANZ.
Alright, and mine is at KoolMoB, KOOL_MO_B. I dropped the
Before we sign off, shout out to Lady Rez. Last week we went to Bridge Chain Middle School for
Shout
Career
out
Day.
to
Them
them.
kitties, all the middle schoolers. It was really cute and a lot of fun. So shout out to Lady Rez.
Can I get one shout out?
Of course.
I just want to shout out my brother Chaz French because he's doing his thing right now.
Shout
Shout out to you.
I need y'all to go on XXL and vote Chaz French for freshman.
That's right.
Go ahead and get it. And go check out his new single Way Out.
Alright.
Shout out to our cameraman, Jorge in the building.
I call him my dad.
Call him by his name.
Sorry, Jay, be near.
And shout out to our producer. I just want to say, Tony,
Oh, yeah,
shout out to you, man. You put in
Tony.
countless hours. I know you think we're
He gets so
sometimes.
fucking tired of us,
I know,
guys.
'cause this Illastr8 Radio here on Bliss FM. Later.